Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today is going to be a little bit of a throwback. I'm actually going to be showing off, or not showing off, but sort of demonstrating a certain work of art, I don't know what you want to call it, that I made in IbisPaint. So, same idea as the one as my first video ever, which, yeah, that's great, I would say. Uh, Yeah, this one's gonna be a space battle that I'm showing off. This is, by the way, um, Canon's like stuff I'm going to do in real life. So this is a promise. Yeah, here, let me just show you a time lapse first of uh, how I did it. Uh, so here you can see I'm sort of copy and pasting like these tiny little ships on screen over and over again because I want there to be exactly 1,000, but like doing them all by hand, pixel by pixel, would be kind of like tiring. Um, so I just kind of pick out like five at a time that are in a new like sort of position to each other, and I copy that and paste it a few times, and then once I've pasted that combination a couple of times, I copy another one that is like a mixture of different clusters I've pasted so far, and then there's a new cluster that I can copy and paste. And here I'm counting them. As you can see, I'm putting them into like groups. Um, so because I really wanted to make sure there's exactly 1,000, so that was a little bit tedious because every ship on screen right now is representative of 1,000 actual like canonical ships in this battle. So as you can see, there's actually like 1 million of the red ships, and you can't really see them probably because they're too small on screen. But there's like 1,000. Well, there's 1,000 of the visible like purple ships, and then there's 20 uh, blue smaller ships that you can probably see their trails of fire going uh, through the enemy like swarm of ships. But I'll show you the ships themselves in a second. And I'm making this. Well, I think I already did make. Oh, here you go. Here's the final size I'm going with of the sort of uh, star that this space battle is happening next to. Because it doesn't matter how big you actually make it on screen, because you can always say, oh, that's this and this big, because that's how it works when you draw something that's representative of something else. But making it so part of the star is like off screen really makes like the size, the sheer volume a bit more like staggering, more like gives it more of an effect. Yeah, and here I changed the or made it so this the lowest slide, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the term is of the picture. Black background with stars, because it was kind of like weird. Like since I was going into so much detail, I might as well make it so the background isn't just white, like empty void, instead of normal space. So I made it so it's space. Right. Yeah. I'm still working on this, by the way. Oh, sorry. So some things are still incomplete. But yeah, I want to show you now in detail some of the things. First of all, these are the blue ships that are currently shooting like railguns with these trails of fire through the enemy swarm. And as you can see, the ships themselves look disappointingly not like a ship. Sorry. Um, but it is cool when they're just rectangles that I can scale them perfectly to each other. So I made sure that each one of these ships is exactly 5 times bigger than one of these. Um, Right. Yeah. And this is sort of like a tactically like superior situation with the blue ships because there's fewer of them, and they're smaller, but they're still winning because they have the element of surprise. All the enemy ships, alien ships, are like turned away so they can't shoot their fucking big ass lasers at the smaller ships. Um, yeah, and so far, like a lot of this has been tedious because I couldn't quite make it so because I used the ruler tool to make the trails of fire, but I couldn't use it like from start to finish to draw a line or anything like that because I couldn't really when we're looking at such a big scale as this. Uh, you can't really like aim your like finger or your Apple Pencil or whatever, so it perfectly originates from this ship. So I had to do this in steps, the trails of fire, and I had to manually draw each one of the explosions and everything. So yeah, um, here we have one of the good guys, a ship with an entity on it that can accelerate plant growth, and this is sort of like actual like field. This is more for me, so I can see exactly what to draw where. And basically, this swarm of ships pass through a dust like a cloud of seeds from Earth that was intentionally left behind by the people of Earth. So now this entity here is accelerating the growth of those seeds, and these ships are kind of just being like reclaimed by nature. But I'm still not done. I'm gonna draw like what the ones like more outside of the range look like. Um, yeah, and these are antimatter bombs. The interesting thing is the color. I couldn't really get it right, so I just kind of Googled antimatter explosions. If you don't know what an antimatter like bomb is, then look it up. It's like actually IRL. It's considered the most powerful bomb that's physically possible by scientists. And I just kind of Googled like sci-fi antimatter explosions. Got like the hex code for that. I like made a screenshot on Google Images and used like the dropper to get the hex code of the color, and boom, this looks really good. And basically, these antimatter bombs are being shot from a certain location. This one just exploded. This one is already subsiding and leaving behind broken ships. I tried to make them broken by coloring over them because using the eraser tool in this program is kind of weird for that. Um, but I didn't realize that I didn't quite have the color of the background right. So now they just look like there's black sticks sticking out of them. So I have to fix that. And yeah, and this antimatter bomb is still on its way. It's still like shooting forward, and this is what it looks like because it's like heated up or something. Yeah. Um, I like the addition of the star because it makes it from just an empty space to an actual like place, like with like I don't know terrain you could call it. I don't know. Um, and my like canonical reason why they're shooting from this side, the blue ships, is because the railgun shots like get absorbed by the star and it leaves no trace, no evidence. Yeah, and the stars they're kind of weird. You just make something white and transparent, but I keep forgetting which brush I use, so I keep every time I want to add a new star, it's weird. But yeah, yeah. This was a demonstration of this work in progress. I hope you enjoyed it. I would say that it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.